Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and find our inner Brock and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. And y'all, I don't got the energy to do no or, because Queen Aretha Franklin has passed.
Jesus!
Sorry. And we are in mourning.
The queen is gone.
You know the song by Shirley Caesar, Church is in Mourning. Oh my.
Podcast in morning.
If you don't know about Shirley Caesar's song, Church is in Mourning, just go to YouTube and find. I think she actually, for y'all real young folks, they did it on Fighting Temptations, that movie. But Shirley Caesar really got a song called In Mourning.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to go do that, though. Anyway, who is you?
I'm Nero.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 171, y'all.
Hey, we getting there.
Happy Friday.
Yes, happy Friday.
We wasn't here Wednesday because it was Nyambi's fault.
It was my fault?
Yeah, it was your fault.
Well, how so?
Because you got lost.
Oh, I forgot about you. Right, it is my fault. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I guess I got to tell that story too.
Yes.
Okay.
So be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star
my
rating
fault.
and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher, and follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's black with no K.
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell us why you.
I do got to check in. I forgot about that. That's how you know the days is running together. So what done happened was, y'all, at the company I work for out here in Silicon Valley, a lot of the tech companies join together in like as a force and have like transportation for you. So like all the companies will work together to get you back and forth. So Nerum, and we have a very special guest today, so that'll get excited about that. But Nerum had my car, right? And that's not a problem, right? Because, you know, Nerum's still too stingy to get his car fixed or to drive his car long distance. Still not a problem. I was actually at a conference, which I'm going to talk about too. So I was on I wasn't at my main location. So I was somewhere else. So I was like, oh, cool. I'm on this other campus. I'll just take the shuttle to where I was. And I'm walking distance from my job. And I'll just walk home. Cool, right? I'm grown. I'm independent. I'm a strong black woman. Y'all know I'm trying. And honestly, the only reason I wanted to take the shuttle home is so I can walk home. Like, I count on getting them 2.5 miles in a day, walking to and from work. And I know I ain't hit it in a couple days. I'm getting on that scale. I'm eating cupcakes. Like, I just need to stay consistent.
Eat cupcakes.
I do. I love sweets. I make sweets tonight. I love sweets, right? But I try to balance it with moving, right? So I was like, no, I really need to get on that shuttle so I can walk home. I'm thinking I'm cute. The event finished up. Bye, everybody. Bye, Naomi's. Bye, Naomi's. I looked at the shuttle. Oh, I said, there you go. Look at the Lord. I'm thinking the Lord done blessed me. As soon as I walk out the door, there go the shuttle, say where I'm supposed to be. I get on this shuttle, and mind you, my stop should be the next stop. So where I need to be is maybe 2 miles away. So the next stop should be mine. I'm riding on the shuttle. I sit down, get cute, get comfortable. And then I noticed we passing the street. I said, we going more than 2 miles. I said, oh, okay. It's the afternoon. You know, maybe there's other stops. Because I live in kind of this area of epicenter of a lot of companies, right? So just drop me off anywhere in the vicinity. Even if I'm a little further, I'll have Nerum come pick me up. Cool, right? They got to stop. It's a shuttle. Y'all, it kept going some more. Now we about 5 miles from. I said, where the fuck is this bus going? And everyone on the bus is comfortable. People done pulled out laptops. They're working. They're listening to podcasts. No one's making eye contact with me. This is where I got scared, y'all. The bus got on the freeway. I said, shit. What am I supposed to do? And then, so the only thing I could think of was text Nerum. I said, Nerum, I got on the wrong shuttle. Did I put it all in one Nerum or I broke it up?
No,
What did I say?
I got a string of text messages.
What did
like, Nerum, I'm on the wrong bus.
I said I got on the wrong bus because that's where I was like, oh, it went a couple miles,
like
right?
that.
It was like a couple miles. Like you might have to come pick me up from like not my area because I've Nerum probably be like, well, why are you away from your work? Like this not even where you work at. Like, why are you here?
No, let me see.
Oh, you pulling up your receipts?
I am pulling up receipts, Lord.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Look, I get a text message. So it's 5 o'clock, and I'm like, damn, Naomi should be here.
I should
now.
be there.
Like,
Or at
so
least walking or texting saying I'm walking home,
Right.
something, or I'm staying late. Usually it's 5 o'clock mark. It's like I'm on my way home. I'm working late. Like that's when we kind of communicate with each other what we gonna do for the rest of the day.
So I get a text message at 5:08 p.m. that says, OMG, I got on the wrong bus and I have no idea where I'm going. Stay tuned.
That's what I got on. That's when the bus got on the freeway. Not only did the bus get on the freeway, but it went all the way over to the HOV lane. So that means they weren't getting off no time soon.
No time soon. So I said, oh, me and such and such. is at the crib. Do you want me to come get you? K, I'm going to get off at the first stop. They just started driving on 101 now. Jesus, I hope this bus don't go to San Francisco.
And guess where the fuck it went?
San Francisco.
It went all the way. It did not stop. So the bus is like, I was right on the right name bus, but I didn't see the E at the end. I assumed the E meant east. I don't know, but the E meant express. So it says, we take your ass from Silicon Valley and we do not stop until we get to San Francisco. And it's 5:00. So you already know what traffic out here look like. So this is like an hour and a half trip I'm on this bus for something that driving, I was 3 minutes away from home. Mm-hmm. I honestly probably would have been better off walking the 4 miles instead of getting on this bus and coming back around. And then not only do when they drop me off on the bus, I said, I'm getting off at the first stop. I don't have time for this shit. They drop us off in the fucking hood. They dropped us off on an ethnic street. And when I say ethnic street, that means either MLK, Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, Cesar Chavez. It's one of those. As soon as I got off, I said, God damn it, I can't read none of these signs. All the signs is in a different language. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and get me. Like, Niran was like, all right, I'll come out to you. I say, no, it's rush hour in San Francisco. Like, we were in the HOV lane. Like, I'm not about to stand on this corner like a hostro for you to come 30, 40 minutes to me. Like, let me meet you at like one of the BART stations that's outside of the city, right? So that way you drive about 15, 20, I'll catch an Uber, we'll call it right. Mm-hmm. Oh, we've left out the most important part. I honestly wasn't even going to tell Nero to come get me because I was like, I'll just take the BART in, right? I was going to get to wherever I was going to get. I was going to go as deep in the city as I could, grab a bite to eat, and just take the BART home. As we come into the second stop, pull up that text message, Nero. I'm adjusting my work bag and everything. I'm digging in my work bag. Who the fuck don't got no purse?
Oh my God.
What is that?
I don't have my purse. You have to come. Exclamation point.
And then what you say?
Well, I'm at.
Don't say where you at. Where you?
I'm here at the train stop.
What? And so I'm trying to think critically.
Let me know if I need to call you a lift.
I started breaking in a sweat because I said, "Oh Lord, my purse. I don't have no money. I don't have no idea because I also have my Clipper card, right? Because it wasn't even about money. Like I just needed my Clipper card to just get where I was gonna go.
Right.
Then I was like, oh wait, you are a strong black woman. You work for a tech company. You are the 1% of the 1%. I looked at my phone. Lyft, Uber, cool. Put in the first Lyft or Uber. Being stingy. Cheaper cost you, right? I promise you I had like 30% on my battery. Soon as I hit accept the Uber, that bitch started draining. It was just like, I wanted to call Apple myself and be like, this is some bullshit. I wanted to sue them, right? Like it went from like 30 to like 10. As soon as I hit submit. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, cool. Because it said the Uber was like 3-4 minutes. I said, okay, that's cool. I just need to be able to get in the car, right? And he see I'm there. He probably got a charger. And then 3-4 minutes. Then it was like 2 minutes. Then it jumped from 2 minutes to 8 minutes. I said, oh, wait a minute. Then it was like 10 minutes. I said, I'm not waiting fucking 10 minutes. My phone's not going to make it. And I don't even know if I'm on the right fucking side of the street. Because it's dumb. So I didn't know which way we was going. You know how them cars, I said, cancel that shit, much your monkey ass. I said, give me my own car. Give me my own. I would have got a Uber Premium. What's it called? Deluxe.
Lux.
Somebody who I can just pray in advance, right? So I get another one. He got sense. He said he in 2 minutes. He there in 2 minutes. He there in 120 seconds. Thank you. I appreciate you. I get in the car. It's I don't know where he was from. He was from a different country though. I said, ooh, thank you. I think he could tell I was flustered. I said, thank you, Jesus. I'm just so happy and grateful you here. And he was like, oh, thank you. You could tell he had some bad customers because I was like, well, I'm just grateful. Got in the car with him talking and I was like, yeah, my battery's about to die. He's like, oh, here's a charge. Take it. And I was like, good. And, I'm looking out the window just thanking God for his grace and mercy. Then he get to talking. And I'm listening. Usually, as near him, I geek up Uber and Lyft drivers. Mm-hmm. Everything they say, I pretty much agree with, even if it's crazy. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And he was saying like, because I was by myself and going a little bit of a distance. He was like, you have good conversation and you appreciate it. And we was talking about something about the white man, right? I think some white people pissed him off. And I was like, me, I believe in talking about that white man and his insufficiencies. And I'm geeking him up. We geeking each other up. And then he was like, but you know what I hate more than a white man? I said, what? What you about to give me? See what we about to bond over? I hate those entitled pricks who work for those tech companies in Silicon Valley. I was like, oh
my God.
This is me. Me too. Me too. I wasn't about to lie, honey. I'm in the car with this man. I said, what they do? They come and they take the lift line. They pay $3 to go everywhere and then tip me $0.25. You work for the tech companies. You make money. Why don't you save the lift in line for us, people like me and you? I said, you right. You right. And then he almost caught me. He was like, what you do? I said, I went back education. Now, y'all know I was talking shit about education. I went right back to my roots. Recruitment, education, diversity. Hey, I wasn't about to say no bad shit to him, right? And he pulled up and we got in. Like, he was so committed to my safety that he was like, where your people at? You want me to wait for them to come? I said, just go. As soon as he left, I gave him $5 I gave him like a $10 tip because I lied in that man's car. I lied to his face. I said, let me just give him a tip on behalf of the rest of the Silicon Valley. What he said, pricks or dicks? I forgot what. I'm gonna just give him this extra tip. When he said they be tipping him $0.25, I almost hit the ground. I said $0.25.
I didn't even know you can tip $0.25.
I was gonna get there, but I just let it go. I was like, oh, they tip you $0.25. That ain't right. They make money because the thing was, we actually had a good conversation. He was a businessman out in San Francisco. He had 3 like coffee shops, but the rent quadrupled. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I can't pay quadruple the rent. And he like sent his family, a little further inland, so they can live a little cheaper. And he was driving the Lyft to see if he could figure out, how to make ends meet, or maybe he can, condense the 3 businesses to 1 business. Like, that's what he was out here trying to figure. He said, but I don't know. And then he was saying Lyft was getting on him because, I don't say you got nigga problems. He said, then my transmission went out. So I'm renting this car from Lyft. I said, wait. Lyft have it where you can rent a car from them and drive it. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I was making money with my car, but with their car, I ain't making no money. Then they giving me all the cheap people. I called them and say, don't give me cheap people. I was like, I don't think it's a way to, and this is me. So that is why Wednesday, there was no episode because we didn't get home too late. It was late in the evening, and the only thing I could do is put on some pajamas and go to bed.
And eat a cupcake.
Because it was a long day. Oh my goodness, I'm already talking too much. But other updates I have. I went to this work conference on managing, and I had a moment of shit, right? White spaces don't intimidate me. White spaces don't surprise me. But I walked in this room, and I was the only woman of color manager. The only woman of color and the youngest manager in there. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what the fuck? And them, they're geeking us up. You all are the future.
You're the future.
Look at the future. And I'm thinking, and they was like, what do you think of the future? And, in my head, I'm having dialogue. I said, looks mighty white. The future looks white. Like, it was just that, it's so much work to be done. And, the hard part was that I had to process that and work through that. But on the flip side, it gave really good information, though. Like, it was the information that was presented was amazing. Mm-hmm. But I was feeling that when I walked in, but I had to raise my hand, and I'm still here. I ain't fired or nothing. But I had to say my piece. I don't even think I told you this, Neil. I might have. They had a panel of a set of managers who are all what?
Right.
Yeah, and someone asked a question, like a good question, to say, my team's becoming more and more diverse. And sometimes my team members come to me and say, so-and-so said this to me, or the tone, or it came off, in microaggressions, basically, insensitive, right? And this is good for the manager to, like, digest it, process it. A lot of times white people are like, it ain't nothing, relax, right? For them to say, as a manager, how do I best handle this situation to support both my employees, right? Because as a manager, you're in both areas where you have to educate the one who hurt, right? Or who this intent was, right? And also the person who was in it, right? Understand the impact, right? So assume positive intent, but acknowledge impact. And sometimes you have that impact is better than more important than the intent at that moment, and learn how to balance. They're asking basically, how do you balance it, right? So how do you get that temperature check to say, because some shit you need to nip in the butt in front of everybody and say, no, not tolerated, get the fuck out of here. And some stuff you can pull people aside and, have a conversation. But, it's different situations. That's what she was asking. It was a great question. What this motherfucker did? I ain't going to say the company. But he was saying, well, before I came here, I worked for Company X. And we'll just call Company X, I would say, one of the top companies in the country. Mm-hmm. Tech companies. And when I came here from X, So they teased me all day about coming from this company because we'll use fast food. So say he worked for Burger King, he came from Wendy's. Same shit. Just how it is in tech. Same shit. When I came here to Burger King, no one at Burger King listened to me how to make burgers or fries because they say I make all my shit like Wendy's, and my Wendy's experience don't mean shit because you at Burger King right now. Sir, are you comparing years, hundreds of years, decades, a centuries of racism, sexism, homophobia, oppression to your 8 years at Wendy's? Because his advice was just to work through it. No. I had to my black hand went in the air so quickly.
What'd it do?
And I told him, I said, everyone has the right. I don't want to invalidate your experience. I'm sure what you went through was very hurtful. Mm-hmm. That part came off as when I meant it though. But that's not something you can compare. That's something that I like to call. I was like, in the literature, it's called false equivalencies. You can't that's not equivalent to what's happening here. Not to say what you went through wasn't bad or had impact on you, right? But it's not the same as comparing racism, histories of racism, history of sexism, history of homophobia, right? And the generational impacts that it has. Sir. And everybody in the room got this look. You hear a pin drop. And this the facilitator. Thank you, Nyambi. What company are you from? I'm like, nah, bitch, you ain't about to find out.
McDonald's.
Tubby submarines. Tubby's from Detroit. But that is just the space I could not, my blood was rising. I could feel my blood rising in my body. I felt it heat. My skin was physically heating up.
Did it jump up in your bones?
It shut up in my bones. Shout out to Rice Island. It was in my bones, and I couldn't. And they did not connect it to. And I can tell some people in the audience was like, slow clap, thank you. Mm-hmm. Right? I don't want to do that to everybody. Everyone there, you could tell some of them once he started talking, they was like, what the fuck? But no one said anything.
Yeah.
Right? I had to say, sir, no, you cannot compare your experience at Wendy's to the civil rights movement. It's not the same. And you're at fucking Wendy's. If that was the worst thing I had in my career,
right?
The privilege
is working at Wendy's and moving to McDonald's.
Sounds the same shit. Look, to outsiders, it's the same what?
Right.
It's the same shit. So that was hard. But then on the flip side, it was just some good stuff, right? And I think the biggest thing, and we're probably going to unpack it in further episode, was this idea of growth mindset. And I think we talk about it, right? It's all about where your mind's at and shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. And they really were talking about it. This is something that's ingrained in us. So you think about when you were a kid and how people talk to you, if you're smart, what type of grades you get, measures of success, right? So we see measures of success as grades, different metrics, right? And hitting a check plus, all that bullshit, right? But these people who are smart as fuck, right? Who are making innovations, they see success is just learning. Right? Can you learn how to do X, Y, and Z? And there was all types of examples. We're going to have to share with y'all because it's a lot to unpack, but it's something about that really touched my spirit. And I think that's something that we have to instill in our brown children. The idea of having a growth mindset, right? And it's not always, and I hate to say it is about the grades, right? But it's the process, right? It's more beneficial for you to understand your learning process than to memorize just to get an A.
But that's the thing, though. The system is set up for us to memorize,
those standardized tests and shit, yeah.
All school ain't Montessori schools.
Yeah.
Where we can learn on our own.
It's a whole thing I want to go through on this. I know we don't have the time today, but so y'all can even start Googling it yourself. So it's this idea of growth mindset versus having a fixed mindset. So Google growth mindset. It's a whole philosophy that I feel can go from birth to the day you die. Mm-hmm. Literally having this idea of of a growth mindset is huge. Have you heard of the growth mindset, Neil?
Kind of. You know, it's the way I live my life.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, nigga, next. What would you like to talk about, Mr. Growth Mindset?
Well, I've been chilling. We have a special guest, our first house guest.
Oh, house guest.
That traveled all the way
coast
over to coast.
And I still don't got this house on pat.
Coast to coast.
Yeah.
to come check up on us.
Yeah, we
Mr.
appreciate it.
Spread Love.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Doing well, peoples. What's going on?
Good.
Not much, man. So, my check-in is just entertaining, spread love.
Well, how y'all been doing? Well, yeah, they living their best brown men life out in the bay,
just
doing
living our best.
house husband things.
Yeah, hey, just doing it.
Mm-hmm.
First things first, before we get there, Omarosa spilling all the tea.
What?
She was on MSNBC.
Omarosa better be careful. They put her black ass
videotapes
in
and
jail.
shit.
They're gonna put her in jail.
She's spilling tea, and I don't know if she's invited back to the cookout yet. But she got one more one more tape recording to put out of Donald Trump doing some fuck shit.
Then she can come.
She might be able to come back.
Well, she can
I
come
don't
over
know.
the fence. She can help prep. She can help clean up.
Right.
She can help clean up.
She can't get no food. Man.
Exactly. She can bring the tables. You know the
Right.
people who drop off the chairs the night before?
Right.
She can drop off
That's
the table
her.
and the chairs. She can't stay for the event,
No.
but you can drop off
She
the
can drop it
table
off
and leave.
and then come
Come
back
back and
and
pick
maybe
it up.
some scraps left. We'll give her
We make
some.
a plate. I keep it in the oven.
Yeah.
Well, so what's she doing? What's she just saying
Well,
that it's
she
trash?
got that book out, but she has
Wait, she already done read a book.
yes, she got.
Oh,
a
so
book
she
out.
went in there 8 years ago, knew she was writing a
Taping
book.
everything.
And so now she got a tape with somebody, Ivanka.
You said you don't even know who it is.
Ivanka,
Nicki
somebody
Minaj,
talking
Drake.
about we
Who
gonna
on there?
pay you under the table and all types of shit like that.
Hold on, they fixed it out their mouth to
Yes.
tell that black woman they was gonna pay her under the table.
Yes.
He was gonna pay her $180,000.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too low.
To do another job. Just keep her mouth shut.
Yeah. It's hush money and shit. And she got that,
That
shit
ain't
recorded.
enough.
She got that shit recorded.
Of course
though.
she did. That don't surprise
So-
me. Omarosa's not stupid, right? She do real type of.
Yeah, she's not stupid. She's just a coon.
Yeah, she's a coon, absolutely, but she's not dumb, right? I never called that woman stupid.
From that, she might be the one.
Yeah.
to pull the plug on this whole
And she get them
operation.
impeached. She back at the cookout and she coming in on my voucher. And I don't care what you niggas say. I'm like, sit down, my friend Amber Rosa.
I feel some kind of
Rosa.
like, opposites day scandal type.
Yeah, I said, Rosa, this was always your plan. If we only knew we were slaves.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness! But if that's the reason he get impeached, oh, she welcome back to the cookout. We gotta forgive.
To be continued.
Yeah. So
Right.
look, stay tuned. She's
But-
up.
But other than that, you know what I mean? Spirit been kicking it. He had came in. He had a hell of a time trying to get here.
Oh my goodness!
Flight got delayed. Last flight out, had to sleep at the airport and shit.
But tell him when he got here, y'all had to drive all the way basically out to San Francisco to get me
and get you
on his birthday.
on his birthday.
That's so sweet.
Airport, I'm like, yeah, man, it's my birthday, man. I was like telling my the passenger next to me, I was like, yeah, it's about to be my birthday in 30 minutes. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, well, when the time comes, man, I'll say happy birthday to you. So I had some strangers singing happy birthday to me.
Oh man!
But he
Oh
didn't
my
even sing it. He
goodness!
said it all silent because I'm like halfway asleep. He's like,
Happy
happy birthday. I was like,
Oh.
man.
Oh, rapist ass.
What you say?
Thank you.
Don't get out my ear. Don't touch my thigh.
So we went to go see Black Klansman. Well, we did a few things.
Yeah.
So we,
You saw it.
Was okay. I haven't seen it. Y'all be honest. Was it Spike Lee?
It was
Just
Spike-
say yes or no.
It was like Malcolm X Spike Lee.
Oh,
I thought it was good.
you a stand for Spike Lee though.
No.
I can't trust you or
No.
Nadifa when it comes to any critique of Spike Lee because y'all never have nothing negative to say about him.
For real.
I can't
This
trust
one-
y'all critique.
This one here
Y'all never
is
have
one of
anything
the
to
best Spike Lee movies I've seen in a while time.
Slipping some stuff. You know, Spike slipped some stuff in there.
say. Yeah, he slipped in some knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. I haven't seen it.
So,
Y'all know I love Spike, but I got to go in the right mind frame because Spike sometime, honey.
Me and Spread went on a Silicon Valley tour, so we just went to go look at buildings. Like,
Oh
oh,
my God.
there goes Facebook. Take a picture of it.
Y'all just being creepy.
Oh, that's Oracle? Yeah, let's go look at it.
We said let's go look at Oracle.
Oh, that's Google? Let's go ahead and go on campus.
That's hilarious.
So we just did that.
Y'all just wandering on campus.
Yeah, just one. They're all public places, so we just wandered
Yeah,
and shit.
that's hilarious.
And then, Spread's like, man, it's a little breezy here. Like,
It is.
I think I'm going to fly a kite. It's like, what the fuck? Fly a kite?
Yeah.
Well, shit, nigga. I don't even know where to get kites from, but if you know where a place, we can get you one.
Where you get them from?
We went to REI and got this man a kite.
Oh, I'm poor. It's just me, Walmart.
Yo, kite fall apart in one swoop. One gust of wind is ripped apart.
I would check out Walmart.
So we go to the beach. And I was like, this man said he want to fly a kite.
Let's go fly
He fly kites that brings him joy.
That's good joy.
Fly that kite.
Yeah.
We get to the beach. We chilling and shit talking. And then he finally flies the kite. Right.
Uh-huh.
That shit going up.
I don't know the technique.
Go right back down.
Is there a tutorial?
So I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Because the
we
way
don't
he
fly
talking.
kites in Detroit.
The way he talking, he like mad kite flyer expert and shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, you know.
You got to catch the wind.
He was over there asking for my string and shit.
Yeah.
Like, this bitch about to be up in the air.
Yeah, you said, Nerum, you waited for it to soar. You going to lay down on the towel.
Yeah. That bitch went up and then went way back down.
Well, I was cold on my way to the beach with the sweater and everything. Ended up getting out of it because I was getting like kind of sweaty trying to get this kite up in the damn
Yeah,
sky.
speaking of that, this nigga had on sweat jogging pants and a hoodie talking about it's a little cold on this beach.
It is. It's breezy.
Well, what my parents say when they came,
This
my
is
parents said, it's
cold.
too cold.
It's
We
too
don't want to be
cold.
here.
Man, this is 88 plus back home.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't
every
realize
day.
how cool it still was here. I think we done got
Humid.
immune to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not humid here at all. Like, it might get it like sometimes, like if you're cooking or something, it'll get a little warm during the day, but in a few hours it cool off. Like it's the warm that if you just sit quietly, you'll cool off. It's that type of hot.
You took me from like 50
Yeah.
or 60 and
Yeah.
back home
Yeah.
and bring me up here. Then I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Shorts every day.
Yeah.
Been from 88.
To what it is now.
It's nice, no doubt.
That is crazy.
So meanwhile, all day today, I've been talking to Dan. Shout out to Sam and Dan because he's like, because I was asking him like which beach should I go to, and I was telling him suggestions and things of that sort. I was like, my homeboy want to fly this kite. He's like,
Rolling these kites.
He's like, you getting the kite and fly one? I said, no, man, I ain't flying no damn kite. I said, shit. That nigga bought a $35 kite. I ain't buying no damn $35 kite.
Nerum is
that
poor.
took my joy
fly
from me.
it though.
You
So-
got it in what?
So we talking shit, right? I'm talking mad shit. He's like, man, $35, nigga, please, you eat more of that in lunch. So we just
Which
talking
is
all
true.
types of shit, right?
Tell him.
True.
Talking all types of shit. Cause he's like,
I hear that conversation.
I'm gonna go to Chinatown. We gonna get some kites. You gonna fly. You gonna get some joy.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't getting no goddamn joy spending $35 for a kite, right?
Yeah.
So Spread goes, take a break, go use the bathroom, and he come back. I said, well, I'm about to fly this kite, see what this shit be about.
Yeah.
I said, what do? You just put your arm out and let the wind take it?
Oh, never
Spread.
go nowhere.
Hold on, boy. He saw me doing the technique earlier. He caught the whole technique. He caught it. I gave him the lesson.
Oh my god.
I
That
wasn't
nigga ain't
getting
give me
no
no
guts.
lesson.
He was getting the visual lesson.
Oh my gosh.
I was looking at him rolling because that kind of go up in the sky
And came back
and then
down.
go right back
Come
down.
back down to the Lord.
So I say, so you just hold it up in your
And you
air
just catch
and like let the wind catch it. He's like, not quite, man. Nothing like
It's more
something like
finesse.
that. And as he do that, a wind, big ass gust of wind come, just took my kite and just took that bitch up into the sky. So it's just
God.
floating right. So
Yeah.
eventually I run out of string. Like I didn't let that bitch up in the sky so long
Yeah.
that I ran out of string. So it's just up there now.
Oh my
So I'm like, shit, Spread. Like I need a rock or something. I'm just gonna put this bitch on the rock
And just look
and
at
just
it.
let it do what it do because I got it up there.
Because it's art. Shut up. So you ain't even trying and it's up there floating, gliding.
Why he get the whole gust of wind for like a good 15 minutes? The junk just.
So
Mine was like me breathing.
and, I'm talking shit. Shit, Spread. You might have to leave this guy here, man. I'm one to fly and you can't fly for shit. So that brought me a little joy watching that kite go up in the sky.
Oh my goodness.
Because Spread was trying so hard, man.
I know exactly what you're talking about, Spread, because it happened all the time with me now. I'm like, I'm going to try to do this, and it don't work. I'm like, well, I'll come back to it. And I already solved the whole puzzle. Who asked you to fill out my fucking puzzle? Who asked you?
He's a serial hobby.
Yeah, who asked you to fill out my puzzle? I just took a step back.
And I say, Spread, now this is proof. I told you, whenever I pick up something, I'm just good at it.
Oh my
I done
goodness.
picked up this kite. Now this bitch up in the sky and I don't even want to come back down.
It don't even want to come back down.
Right.
You got to get into stocks and bonds, man.
Exactly.
Let's get into these millions.
Exactly. Let's make coins. All of us. Line it up.
You've been trying to invest all week.
Yeah. They're the Warren Buffett us.
Right.
So I just invested $10. And who? How $10 $10 flip.
Oh man! But other than that, just some good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Doing some stuff doing the house husband.
Yeah.
Stuff. I also got might have a speaking engagement coming up. Actually,
All right, woohoo! Oh, I guess you don't got shit with who.
Actually, it's a race. So I've been reaching out to race
Yeah.
directors.
Yeah.
Like what I was doing back in Massachusetts.
Nice.
You know, I reach out to race directors, try to get some comps.
Yeah.
So I can run these races because these races are mad
Races
expensive.
are very expensive.
So he's like, yeah, you know, I seen your website and I'm excited and, you know, maybe we can have you come speak. You know, our budget's not huge. We ain't got tens of thousands of dollars, but we might have a couple. I'm like, well, shit, that's all I need. Then.
In your head, you thinking how I just want transportation to the place.
Right.
I just want to come out zero balance, right? Like
Exactly.
that's the goal. Just to break even, maybe extra $10.
Right. So
That's what's up. Name and claim and receive it.
Mhm.
That's how stuff work. You know, everything works in divine order, right?
yeah. Well, you know what I always say. I just want to ride bikes, run, and swim for a living.
Well, you know, in the episode before what I said, you know, the Lord whispers in our pleasures, He speaks in our conscience, and He screams in our pain. So you need to see what your grand architect is telling you need to do.
Yeah. So we got some pillow talk.
Oh, yeah. Well, where we gonna start?
I don't know.
I don't even know if I can do this. I know the city of Detroit is hurting. We just gonna let a little play, cause you know we from Detroit. We gonna miss ReRe, ain't we?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Daydreaming,
Come
I'm
on.
thinking of you. Daydreaming, I'm thinking of you.
How we gonna let this
Daydreaming,
go?
I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming, and
Come
I'm
on.
thinking of you.
Pull out the brown liquors, niggas.
It's the part when they be like floating away. Come on.
Floating away.
Come on. He's the type of guy you just say. I gotta let that first line drop. That's
The
it.
kind of guy that would say, hey baby, let's get away, let's go someplace, huh?
That's it. R.I.P. Queen of Soul. That did something to me. I was on the phone with my mother. First of all, when I woke up this morning, I just had texts from everybody that said Aretha Franklin's dead.
I just
First of all, Negroes, I'm gonna need y'all to have more couth. When people y'all have to understand, I'm on the West Coast, so my time is delayed. So if y'all sending me messages, your time 8:00. And when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I look at is my text message from y'all, and all I really see is dead. I don't know who's dead. I gotta make the connection.
the Queen.
The Queen. Y'all remember that story I told? We gonna tell that story first?
Yes.
So I think everyone be funny and call me and tell me about Aretha Franklin. And when just black legends die, period. Because my grandmother, who actually passed away, and my uncle Junebug, I might have told this story already before. Y'all remember when James Brown died? Yes. So a few years back, my uncle called my grandmother, like blowing up her phone. Right, this is where everybody just got the house phones, and she said, "Yeah, Junebug, what can I do?" And he was like, "Mama, I don't even know how to tell you this." And she was like, What? Tell me, Junior. Tell me, Junior Bug." That's how she said it. He's gone. And my grandma's like, "What?" You know, she black Christian Southern. Who go? Oh Lord, like she ain't even connect. Like who? Oh Lord, oh God. And then her who? Because now she realized you don't know who dead. And you know, just whenever you said somebody they died, we just like, oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that death. What my grandfather said, that death angel got no name, no date, no time or space. That death angel swoop in. And then he was like, the king. And she was like, King? Where he stay? And she was like, you know, the king from Macon. King, what's the family name? He was like, King, James Brown. She let all her Christian relief from her body. She said, if you don't get off my motherfucking phone talking about James Brown, I'm thinking somebody I know done died. What you say? So that's always the running joke with any celebrity that you got to warn my family. You got to give us a full notice. But I felt a certain type of way. I'm relaxing in the bed. Because I take a while to get up in the morning.
The king, Nayabi.
The queen.
The queen.
I said, get on my phone. And then once it processed, right? So I'm finally up reading my text messages, checking the news.
Right.
I was like, ReRe gone. And the thing is, they was warning us. When they said I knew when they were like, it's gravely ill.
Well, she said death is intimate.
What the? Well, I was saying that is for everybody.
You're right.
We all on our way to, as my grandfather said, see that death angel. Or death angel come to see us. But it was just something it did to me. And I said my peak was today. I was listening to, it wasn't even Aretha Franklin playlist. I think it was Anita Baker, Pandora, of course, right? I'm pre-gaming for my Anita concert in like a few weeks. And Call Me came on. And when I say that Call Me came on, and I got emotional. I ain't started busting out crying, but when I call emotional is when you listen to a song and you stop what you're doing to listen to the whole song. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because usually I can multitask, but it came on and I was just like, wait a minute. Here, y'all got, just in case the babies don't know. And I was like, oh, Lord. Let me fast forward a little. The old songs got long intros.
I love you. And I love you. You get there.
And then it went to the breakdown, y'all. And what got me was when she said that breakdown, she was like, call me the moment, the second, the hour. I said, come on, ReRe. I had to get my headphones on and walk out my office. I said, you better sing the song like it's supposed to be sung. So I was just like, it's just our legends, right? Like,
they're gone. They're taking them on.
Like, they taking our legends and I don't know. Like, I'm going to let Niram and Spread Love talk, especially since they're deeper into music, then I can come round it out. But I don't know. It's something about it. I know Detroit is going to be in rare form. Y'all hold it together with Miss Franklin. Don't y'all show out crazy. Show out good, not crazy. They can't have. What do you think? You were saying they ain't gonna have it at their father's church. That's too little. They probably gonna have to have it at like where they had Rosa Parks' funeral. That Word of Faith.
Word of Faith.
They gonna have it there. Is it broadcast? Detroit people, is this gonna be on the news or 1400 radio? Remember the Queen?
Yes.
On 400.
Yep.
Do you know what was her name? Something the Queen.
Yep, I remember her.
What is that woman? You got to ask your mom. Is they gonna have it on 1440? I think it's a 1400 or 1440.
The church channel.
The church channel. AM. That's us. So we gotta, oh my goodness, I just know y'all gonna be, I know ReRe has been on all whatchamacallits radio stations all day. I plan on starting tomorrow listening to nothing after 1980, period. But I'm going into full Aretha Franklin weekend, period. I'm going into Black cinema. I'm watching Sparkle. I'm doing it my own like Black cultural devotional. But I guess I can say, what was my favorite ReRe song? I got a lot of, oh my goodness, where do I eat? It's hard for me to do because I like the Sparkle era. So I like giving me something I can feel too. Ooh. You know what I like? I like Don't Play That. That's two of them. So it's Don't Play That Song and then Drown in My Own Tears. I think those are my two favorite. So
mine is Rocksteady.
Nero, it's not your turn.
Oh. Okay.
Neil may let me explain a motherfucking thing.
Well,
I like the process.
Explain.
So Don't Play That Song reminds me actually of my grandmother because I remember she used to play that on repeat. Like I remember as a child like hearing that constantly. And also Don't Play That Song make anybody feel as if they in love. Like it will make anybody feel as if they've been hurt. Here for y'all, for the ones in 95 who don't know, because it was babies at my jobs who knew Aretha Franklin like was an icon, but they was like, oh, so like what was her like respect? I was like, oh bitch, what? Oh, I'm still playing Call Me. So when that piano riff hit, right? You can't tell me that ain't lit. Come on. Can we get back to these long intros? Will you just let it rock? And you be doing the singing the book.
Don't play that song for me.
Come on.
No!
Cause it brings back memories.
Don't it? Oh, thank you,
The
Meryl.
days that I once knew.
Can't pay her estate. And then the second one that's probably it's a competition. It's called Drown in My Own Tears. I don't know. Like, so my family was really big on music. And when we got music and records, we not only got their mainstream records, but everything they have come out, right? So a lot of the stuff be like on the B side, like her unreleased stuff. And I just remember.
White label shit.
Yeah. And like this was I don't know if this was ever a single, but this is one of my favorite songs by her. It's very sad though. But it's like a heart, like And Spreader probably talk about this. Like, it just felt like it just stirs an emotion in you. Of course, all her gospel songs too, right? Mary, Don't You Weep. Like, shout out to all that. Like,
Mary, don't you weep.
come on. It's legendary, right? But if we talking about like,
It brings that sounds sad, don't it? Big tears into my eyes when I began to realize
I'm trying to get y'all to that.
that I've cried so much.
Cry so much.
Oh, since you've been gone, I guess I'll drown in my own tears.
I'll let y'all go find this song. It's called Drown in My Own Tears by Aretha Franklin. And that song, child, I remember being in puppy love, a bad grade on the test. I made that apply to everything. First time I had my little heart broken, I listened to that. First time I remember being in college and I failed my organic chemistry test and I played that song and cried. I just cried. I know my roommates was like, "What's wrong with this bitch?" Like, I cried like a baby. Like, it's just it gives you that release. Like, it's like, it's not only so many songs you can listen to the first, and then you just start crying. So if you need a good release, that it'll do it for you. Neil, you got some your favorite song?
My favorite song is Rocksteady.
Oh, come on. With her in Fantasia.
Rocksteady, baby.
Hold on. Let me get it for you.
What it is.
Did you say what it is?
What it is, what it is. There's something about that.
Which one do you like? Is it tambourine or what's that? Is that what you
Yeah.
like? That's what you like?
Yeah.
Or is it? No, what's that? That hit it.
Cowbell.
Yeah.
Rocksteady, baby, that's what I feel now.
That's that cowbell.
That's not the song exactly.
When I was off them edibles in Vegas,
That's how I do.
that cowbell was getting it. Something about a cowbell relates to me.
We'll get to the rock steady.
Hey.
Let's call this song exactly what it is.
What it is.
It's a funky and learn I feel
Oh.
in the hips from the left and right.
Hey.
What it is I might be doing.
Hey.
Just thumping hands all night.
No, Nero. Thank you, Nero. You hurting these people's ears.
Steady, baby.
Why you like rock steady?
Because it's lit. And it let
It
me
is
know
lit.
I just need to be steady in my rock.
You know who do another bomb version of that? Fantasia.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasia did a bomb. I think she was doing a tribute to Aretha Franklin. And when I tell you she got my life with Rocksteady, yeah, Rocksteady is a good one.
Fantasia better be singing at her funeral.
Oh, my God. Who gonna be there? Is they gonna let Patty in?
Ooh.
They ain't gonna let her sing.
No, Patty gonna sing.
She can't. She gonna have to just sit quietly in the second, in the fourth row. What? Look, you gotta put your, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
I forgot. I think I was listening to Funky Diney. They told me they gotta let Shaka out of rehab to come on through to the funeral. Well, you know Shaka going through some shit. She back on the shit.
Again? Jesus.
Cause you remember she was at that Cause remember it was her and Anita Baker. Anita Baker's first show, like that was in Miami at that Jazz Gardens, and like Anita threw down, right, and then Shaka came in there slowing words, honey. She didn't even get through her whole set. She on that shit again. And Shaka is a
her too, man. She on the clock.
Come on,
Everybody on the clock.
everybody on the clock. We can't take no more.
That's the new colloquial, man.
Everybody
Everybody
on the clock. Oh my goodness.
What about you, Spread? You got a favorite ReRe song?
I got some stuff from the '80s, man.
Yeah,
that
what you
I
like?
I like Jump to It.
Oh yeah, wait. Let me find that one.
That reminds me of just growing up, man.
That is a good era too. We
You know
missed that.
Who wrote that, man? Fucking Luther Vandross wrote that.
What?
And as I listened to it, I was like, it makes
Jump to it.
Yeah, it is a
Jump to
right.
it.
Yeah, this-
Luther gone.
yeah, Luther did that.
Jump to it.
A couple years ago.
Jump to it.
Hey.
That is some Luther.
I got this. You know, I got this in the version.
Oh, hold up. Back up.
What'd you say?
Run that back.
What you mean run it back? I can't get back to it. I don't know how to get back to that.
That's cool. We just wrote it out.
You said we just gonna ride it out until she said shoot. That was very Luther. That was very Luther, though, wasn't it?
Jump, jump, jump to it.
I ain't heard this in years. Oh, she building up for y'all niggas.
Here we come.
You say here we come.
Get ready, niggas. Hey.
Y'all stupid. I didn't even notice that when I first heard that song.
That's coming up. That's a summertime joint.
Oh, that is.
Oh,
we
shit.
didn't even hit the 80s. Please, we ain't hit the 90s, Rita. A rose is still a rose. Please, better yet. Oh, my goodness. Go ahead, finish.
I thought you were going to do the remixes
For what?
when she did, when she was covering all
Okay,
those
wait a
songs.
minute. We're not going to do that. Shut up. No.
That remake of Lately was all right.
That was
Tyrese?
not. That was not this.
Oh.
Lately is Anita Baker. What are you
Oh.
talking? You acting like them kids in '95. You acting like Fox News. Did y'all see
No.
Fox News put a
ReRe
picture of
did,
Patti LaBelle?
Oh, my
They put a
God.
picture of Patti LaBelle up.
They're canceled.
Why do they be so
That's some
disrespectful?
fake news. Right there.
Yeah. And you're talking about like lately. No.
I swear, did she just do a remixes?
She did do remixes, but that's not on there.
Oh, what songs was on the remixes?
We're not doing this. And if we talking about really the 90s, we forgot about this one.
Which one is that?
Wait, let me make sure.
Oh, baby.
See, y'all don't remember that Waiting to Hit Exhale soundtrack? Hurts like hell.
Oh, baby. On the side it's sad. Sometimes it hurts to love so bad. When you know you've given all.
Come on, we ain't putting respect. We ain't putting literally respect on her name. We done went through the 60s through to the 90s.
You think I'll throw me a little sparkle on there?
Which Sparkle song you want to hear? Something He Can Feel. I mean, that's legendary, right? Something He Can Feel. But anyway, Spread was talking.
Oh, what you saying, bro?
And they'll be saying, I'm the one cutting people off.
I don't even know, man.
You saying that it's like you growing up.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, jump to it, man. I just remember playing, jump to it playing in summertime, and then we just hanging out, man. Probably had the when you could crack open the fire hose, man, and you know,
Yeah.
back in them days,
Yeah.
It's just the feeling that's tied to music, right? Like
Right.
good times, man.
it's something it's not the same, right? Like, I don't know. And I think we were teasing earlier, like, so when, we get to a certain age, right? When we getting close to y'all say the clock running out for us. What
Clock is ticking.
the clock start ticking for us more quickly. Like, what we gonna say this about Jeezy? Like, is it gonna be the
Yeah.
same?
Who gonna be at Jeezy joint?
Who
Oh
gonna
my
do
God.
it? Like,
Oh, who's gonna announce when Jeezy die?
like I don't know if it's gonna be the same, right?
Oh.
Like, I don't know. Oh, that's true.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sparkle, the whole Sparkle soundtrack she did, right? I mean, Jesus. Oh. You know they do their intros, honey. Where were you when you heard this?
Many say that I'm too young.
Y'all gotta go do it yourself. If you have not seen the original Sparkle, please go see that too. But I don't know, it's just something about the music. It just sounds and it feels different. And I know even Spread was telling me, like, even the frequencies, like, it ain't too many songs today, right? Current song that can push me to a moment where I gotta stop what I'm doing, right? Literally, my song came on when Call Me came on, I had to stop and say, let me appreciate this, right? It can no longer be background. And I think that's something that it will be missed, because she did something for the community too. It's something about that feeling in music, and
There's definitely
it's something.
in music too.
Yeah.
I noticed, like, when I was DJing,
Yeah.
I tried to put some current stuff on for the older ears.
Yeah.
And they just stopped.
Yeah. Yep.
They looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, well, let me just rewind this
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
You go circa before
Yeah.
the 90s. Somewhere around.
Speaking to the mic, brother.
Oh, yeah. I always do that outside.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
That's why I need a producer on set.
Yeah.
No, I was like, I could tell something's different with
Yeah.
the music because, like,
Yeah.
when I'm DJing, like, I
Yeah.
play for sort of like an older crowd. I try to put, segue in maybe something current. And then it's like, they look at me like, you better put that back.
What is that? I don't care if you got to repeat the same 10 songs.
Like,
We're not doing
literally,
this.
It stops.
Yeah.
Yo. I was like, man, okay, I'll just keep that right.
Run it back. Run it back.
Got to run it back.
Yeah. It's something to it. But y'all stay up, Detroit. I know y'all going to do it right. And Nia was teasing me. He said, Detroit can't catch a break.
Sure can.
I said, we sure can't. But shout out to that.
So how many we got left now?
Legends.
Let's not start counting them. Let's stop.
We can do it on one hand.
Don't put that energy out there.
We not say they passed it, but the legends.
Because the niggas started counting. That's how it started happening. They started dropping like flies.
We still got a handful of them.
Okay.
We still got a handful. We got Smokey. We got Tina. Tina's still over in Switzerland. I don't know last time Tina sung, but she with us. She living her best fucking life too over in Switzerland. All right. Oh my goodness. All right, you want to talk about just a couple hot topics? Did you watch Love Is? You don't want to talk about anything. Y'all want to talk about trash? It feels harsh to talk about trash if we talked about Queen Franklin.
Can we get an intermarried song? I need to be my spirits need to be risen again.
What is your intermediate song?
I don't know. Give me something.
Hold on, wait. I'll do a current song. What do you mean?
My spirits are low talking all about this death.
Niram teasing me because for me to even get hype for the podcast, I was like, I gotta change my energy. I can't even do this. What song are you trying to hear, Niram?
Give me some Frankie Beverly and Maze.
Oh yes. This was I'm stupid. I'm already back to 2016. Look. I was gonna play the what's it called?
Yeah.
Right back to trash. Look.
They ain't gonna like it.
That quickly influenced.
I can get it to the money.
Oh.
Hey.
Everybody mad.
Hey.
Everybody mad.
I think I'm getting too.
That's what we want y'all to do this weekend and go buy ReRe stuff so her estate can thrive.
Right.
But you said Frankie Beverly and Maze. We'll put some. But yeah, it's something about it though, right? It's Franklin Beverly. He ain't doing that well either.
No, you know.
I feel like why would you say everybody ain't doing well?
damn.
Everybody. Oh my goodness! What you would have had the morning? Look, I like even slower Frankie Beverly.
I need some upbeat.
I like the morning after.
No, Nyambi.
After the morning.
This is something for me and raising my spirits.
Hey, that not okay. What's your favorite one? Before I
you
let
you
go.
Yes.
You niggas. Is it called that? You know, sometimes we make up our own.
Hey.
Whoa.
All right, change the energy. This is the last song. Wrap it up. This is when they going around with the paper, the garbage bags, cleaning up the plates. You taking this home? Is this yours? Yeah, have Junebug take them cans to the back. Thank you.
Who gonna take the kids home?
Take them. They ain't staying with me.
You make me happy.
Hey, come on.
Hey.
This you can get.
That is it. We ain't been to no barbecue since we've been out here lately.
Oh.
All right, come on. We got to do a little
All
work.
right.
We got to do a little work. We're doing too much reminiscing. Thank you, Neil, for changing our energy.
Thank you.
Because some songs we had was a little drowning my own tears.
Right.
Actually, that's a rare fact folks don't know about me. If I need to cry, if I hear that song instantly, I begin crying.
I'm about to have some brown liquor and an edible.
And y'all know I'm giving up that liquor, and I do not believe in that edible. And I'm very close to doing both. I'm very close to walking across the street and being like, I don't even want no Hennessy. Give me Crown. All right, come on. All right, foolishness. Quickly foolishness. And then we got an announcement. Then we get a shout out Friday.
All right.
Y'all see, what's this foolishness with Nicki Minaj versus everybody? Go.
Safari, DJ Self, Mariah Lynn.
Tell us what's going on. And you and Spread talk about this. This is music stuff. Only thing I will say is I do think they're treating her this way because she's a woman. But go ahead. Oh, did I just shut down the whole argument? Oh, these niggas scared to get beat. They scared now.
Who the?
What?
Now I'm supposed to go get on and mansplain after some bullshit like that?
Go ahead. I'm giving permission. I'm giving you a pass.
Because the thing, some women was beefing with her ass too. Mariah Lynn jumped in.
Because
Dream Doll jumped in.
who?
Dream Doll.
I don't know any of those names you said last.
Well, you need to watch Love and Hip Hop New York then.
Well, come on. What's your
DJ
stance?
Self, Safari.
Thoughts? Come on, Near. Stop naming names.
I'm with Safari. I wish there was. I thought there was a card with unlimited cash on it.
There is.
Oh,
Hold on. What?
okay.
Like a credit card?
No.
Okay, tell me.
That's one of the things he was saying. How he was buying prostitutes with that card.
Hold on. Are we talking about the same story?
Yes.
What's happening?
Baby, it's a lot that went on.
What
It
helped me?
started with DJ Clue. He was on DJ Clue. After the interview, DJ Clue asked for a drop, and then he's like, "Can DJ Self get one?" She said, "No." Then them niggas went on Instagram. DJ Self said, "I ain't asked your ass for a hug." And then Nicki Minaj called that nigga a bunch of hoes and bitches and shit,
Yeah.
and said, "That's why I can give your hoe ass a hug." Ain't no drop. And you was hating on Cardi B, but then you told me my album was good. Now you talking about my album bad, blah, blah, blah. And then Mariah Lynn got in and said,
Oh, dick
bitch, I'll
riding.
fuck you up.
Oh, dick
And then, what's the other girl? Dream Doll got
I don't
in
know who that
and
is.
said, Nikki, I'll fuck you up. And then it got quiet. And then they started talking about Safari. And then she started talking about Safari, talking about how he took
bring
her,
up Safari?
stole her card to buy some prostitutes on it or some escorts.
I
And
don't know.
Safari talking about when you was on with Meek, you was trying to get back with me during Christmas. I got the text messages
What?
and emails.
And you know he's messy.
And then Nicki Minaj is like, nigga, yo hoe ass, you bitch ass nigga. That's why you was crying and shit. You talking about you
What?
couldn't pay no rent. I got the text messages for that. And then Safari was like, blah, blah, blah.
Nero.
And then Nicki Minaj was at blah, blah, blah. And that was pretty much it. And then
They live happily ever after.
and then Charlamagne and DJ Envy got mad because it's like, oh, you gonna threaten the DJ? We not gonna play your shit. And then she's clapped back on that nigga.
Oh,
And then what else? Nicki Minaj said she got goons is ready to whip some ass.
Did
and
she
all types
say
of-
that?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sounds so schoolyard.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I can't even get past it. It sounds like definitely some high school shit.
It's a lot of bullshit going on. It's a lot of stuff to
Jesus.
drum up some attention for an album.
I hope it is.
And the thing is, the album, it was better than what I expected. But
So what's your thoughts on it? You think, what's your thoughts on it? Being in the music profession, I don't know nothing about the game. Y'all the ones who really know more about it than me.
Well, the thing is this. Beef always drummed up attention for albums. Going back to Biggie and Tupac, to 50 Cent, he perfected that shit.
Oh my God.
Beef drums up interest. And my conspiracy theory is that her album wasn't going to sell that well, so she needed some type of beef or drama to get people to talk about it.
Huh.
Spread.
Ditto, man. I don't even know, like.
I ain't know that was
I
happening.
got the little drop from you, man, on what's going down. I don't really know the whole situation, so I can't speak on it completely. But from what I'm hearing, I'm like, it's crazy. Like I said, even bad press is good press now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I-
But it's just interesting.
I will say folks is getting on her head a lot more because she is a woman though. Like, I really thought the DJ Self and DJ Envy thing, I think that's what triggered me. I mean, if you're talking about that, we ain't gonna play none of your music. Nigga, you didn't tell that to Baby when he told all three of y'all to sit down, that you never was gonna play none of his. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like the equivalent thing was done. Period.
They probably was a little more scared of Baby.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so he not truly
Baby
scared
might
of
really
her.
have goons.
Yeah, he's not scared of her, but he's doing it. That's a power move, right? That's what I'm saying. That's the type of power move you're trying to move. Like, you know, I ain't really been here for DJ Envy for quite a while. I think I'm just waiting to get him canceled. I think I'm gonna start the petition.
Okay.
Anything else about that news?
Nope. Next topic.
All right, this is a quick one, y'all. I don't even know if you watched this. Fits My Life with Iyanla's back and Neffy and Solo back.
No, I didn't see it. You watched it.
Oh my God. Well, I won't go into too much detail because y'all need to watch that. But Neffy, I think she finally in a place she want to get healed, and you have to heal. Like, I basically almost want to do a juxtaposition between Neffy and Solo, and then Love Is with Yazir and Nori, right? Because I think in the last episode, and we're not gonna talk about, we don't want to spoil it for y'all too much, but in the last episode of Love Is, Yazir and Nuri really kind of at the end showed how you can be healing together in a relationship. Right? Like, it looks like together they're healing through, of course they had fallout and crossing lines and boundaries, right? But at the end of it, it was like that idea of having boundaries, still, healing through it. But Solo and Effie, they have to separate to heal. Like, they both got to do that, handle their own business to come back together. What I did want to say is Miss Von Zant told them, you got to stop all this exploitation shit. You're not on my watch. Because what happened when Solo was yelling at Neffy, well, Master, can I go? Master. And Von Zant was looking at him. You can even tell, like, when she wanted the cameras to cut. You know how you cut your eyes? She was like, what the fuck is going on? Then she said cut. Then she came back. She'd be walking with that limp. I don't know. Then she get to yelling, you were not. Then she broke down the history of it. Master is a white man who castrated you and took your humility and blah, blah, blah. That is not what that black woman is. She went on that 10 and got in his ass. The other thing I want to highlight from the episode, and then we can wrap it up. This is not funny, but it is funny, y'all, my people. I'm going to tell the truth. When Neffy said, because she was messing around on Solo, and Von Zant was like, why are you messing around on Solo? And she was like, well, it made me feel good when the man gave me, like, other attention. Like, he would text me and tell me I'm pretty, and, like, those things were, like, it would just do things. And Von Zant was like, what do you mean things? Like, Neffy said, when he texts me good morning, it made me just want to, like, suck his dick.
What?
That's what Von Zant said. When she said that, I almost fell off the damn couch, and I ain't want to laugh because I knew that she was healing. And I knew that was her truth, but even Von Zant was like, let me get this right, beloved. So a man could just say good morning, and you would like to then suck his penis. Von Zant ain't gonna say dick. Suck his penis. I mean, yeah, he made me feel special and stuff. All right, beloved. And that's when Von Zant was like, cut the break. Cut the break. So it ain't funny, but that's the part that caught me a little off guard. Because I be rocking with it, right? I be processing with it. I try not to laugh, right? I really try to hang in there. But when sis said that with a straight face in front of her husband, that was the other thing. Like, blacks, we got to do better with this diagnosis. So, for her to come on the show, like Von Zant had her talk to a therapist and get a diagnosis. And the therapist like, you have bipolar and you're self-medicating. And Neffy was like, I ain't self-medicating. I ain't taking no pills or nothing. And then Von Zant was like, do you drink? She's like, yeah. She said, that's self-medicating. I mean, drinking a little something to make stuff feel better, that's self-medicating. Bitch, did you just hear the definition that came out your mouth? Like, it was just... Y'all check it out. In the end, spoiler alert, they decided to get a divorce.
Oh.
That's for the best. That is for the absolute best. But it was just...
I was trying to find that clip on YouTube.
I don't think they're going to put that clip on there. Because it was deep in the episode. Because it took me so off guard. Because you know how you... Like, I always have it in the background. And, like, maybe I'm on my phone or something. And then when Neffy... Because she whispered, she's like, just suck his dick. And I was like, did this bitch say what I think she did? And that's exactly what Von Zant looked like. Did this bitch say what I think she did? And when she said that, I almost hit the damn ground. But healing, off on the side, right? She has to heal. Healing has to take place. She has to find out the best way to regulate her bipolar disorder, cut back on that alcohol, or let it go, depending on how much she's taking in. And Solo, he has to heal, right? So both of them were been molested, right? I know I'm teasing and laughing, but on some real shit, Neffy has had trauma, right? Like, I remember, like, thinking about Keisha Cole, her live show. Like, Neffy shared that she had this thing against her mom because when she was looking for her mom in the crack house, she got raped looking for her mama in a crack house.
Right.
Like, that's trauma. So Neffy got a lot going on. And I truly, I know I was teasing about that, right, of sucking dick. And, I think that's just kind of her personality, right? And I think she met all of that. But I sincerely do hope that she heals, right, through this divorce, through the separation, through the space, and get to where she needs to be on real shit. All righty. Oh, look, another heavy note.
Shit.
No, but because I wanted to, like, I don't want, it ain't all fun and games, right? That's why I want to tell folks, like, it's trauma. She really has went through a lot of traumatic experience, and I want to acknowledge that. Niram, you want to break the news to the folks?
All
I'm
right,
not too
folks.
crazy. I shouldn't do it like that. Ain't nobody sick.
We got some terrible.
No, don't, come on. Don't say that. Don't say that. It ain't terrible. We just want to let y'all know.
We're taking 2 weeks off.
We're taking 2 weeks off.
We're taking a break.
1 week to do nothing.
Yep.
2 weeks, second week to strategize and come back ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Because we even think, like, we in situations like, you know, when something happened and we get back from the podcast and it's short notice, like, you know, that ain't how, like, I don't like my grandfather, that ain't how we like to operate. Like, we like to have backups for the backups, and like even doing like some bonus shows, right, to kind of have in the pipeline. Like, we still haven't did the selling the house one. That's probably what we'll come back with, right?
Yeah.
So like, we just need to go back. We need to take some time just to refresh. Do some thinking, think of some new creative ideas, engage with y'all more on social media, really creating a plan for that so we can do it right.
And if y'all got some ideas, shoot.
Yeah, shoot us the ideas. Like, just because we gone for 2 weeks don't mean we ain't gonna be looking at emails and all that stuff. So if y'all see different stories or stuff you want us to talk about, or if y'all got ideas for stuff we should do or look at, send it to us.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks off. First week is nothing. So you might not hear, and we might be ghosts completely for 7 days. And then after that 7 days, you'll start seeing us on social media and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
If Niram, if he feeling up to it, maybe we'll do a best of. We'll throw out some stuff that nigga shit. Never mind.
You know how hard it is to put together a best of 170 episodes?
I mean, it can't be all 100, Niram.
But shit, I gotta go back and listen to the shit.
Oh, I was just gonna pull forward like some of the older episodes to be like, we really like this.
You still gotta go back and listen to it and mark it and then edit that.
No, I'm saying just pull up episode 23. Be like, listen to this.
Oh,
We can talk about this offline.
okay.
This is why we need 2 weeks off.
Talking about doing the best of. Bro, you know how hard that shit is?
Look, Niram said it's gonna take 2 weeks to do it.
Shit.
You would have to use your listeners, man.
Right.
Look, y'all tell us. Yeah, y'all
Right.
tell us which ones y'all like or what
Like,
stood
go
out
back
to you.
and listen to all 170 and pull out clips.
I didn't tell you to listen to
Shit,
all
I should have been doing that
170.
from the jump then.
And just doing it. Whatever. But we're coming back with we will be just re-energized. Hopefully some new stuff, some new relevant stuff, and just ready to go for the next 100 plus episodes, right?
Yeah,
But it's Shout Out Friday.
it is.
Yeah.
My favorite
Oh wait,
day.
before we look, Spread, you got anything else to say to folks? Thank you for coming in. We just put him in on it. Like, we ain't give no warning. We ain't asked. We literally just turned on the computer. Was like, "Oh, you ready to record?"
Right.
And he like,
Got that nigga a microphone.
We didn't even know if he wanted to just go to sleep. Right? That could have been his cue to go take a little shower and go lay down and hear us. You ready to work?
Yeah, feed me. So, brother's nice and satiated, ready to get into this pie over here.
Exactly. I got a nice little apple crumb cake with some vanilla ice cream, and that's what we're doing right after this podcast. All righty, want to jump in?
Yeah, so we got some stuff from Apple Podcasts.
Uh-huh.
It says, we got one that says a great podcast by Lee Lee.
Oh, Leah Lee.
Leah Lee. I'm just going to say Lee Lee.
That's not her name. It's
well.
Leah.
Lee Lee.
Okay. Come on. It says.
And it says, very telling and innovative, love the dynamic love so much. Then we got another one that says, great work. I appreciate the talk about relationships and all types.
You all right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Y'all missed it. Niram got so caught up in the word. You know when you I'm gonna say something derogatory, but you know when you get a whooping and you stop midair and you can't let it go. It's like he had a flashback when he was younger and the teacher told him to read out loud and he ain't know a word.
I did.
And you got scared. You want me to read it?
No.
Okay.
I got this. Y'all niggas know I got a speech impediment.
He just stopped. Like, I
Dude,
thought
that's
you was
how
having
it
a
be.
stroke.
So that's what happens when I try to read too fast. I was trying to get through it. I just be like,
Just
freeze
froze.
up on words and shit.
Yeah.
Great work. I really appreciate the talk about relationships of all kinds and career. This is from Elena. Alana.
Would she,
Alana.
why do you
Elena.
say her name 14 different
Because-
ways? Let's Fred look at it. How would you say her name, Fred? Right here.
there. See? But it's pronounced Elena.
Come on, when the
I
lady
guess
see you,
depends where you at.
when she see you on spot, what is it, on site?
It's
She's
on
coming
site.
for you. She's
It's
coming
cool.
for your ass.
It's
on
cool because I
site.
got her ass too.
She's coming for you.
Elena, Alana.
She coming for you on
It's
site.
on site then.
She coming for you on site, and I'm stepping away.
That's cool.
You got it, sis.
I love these two and anticipate the best of everything for them.
Get in there. Come on. They
No,
bring some
'cause
quality
they-
conversation.
They don't say they.
But that
They
means you
say-
need to word through.
that's,
No.
what I'm trying to do. It threw me off because it was like the my bring. I said, hold up, this ain't it right here. I need to pause and figure out what the fuck this was to be.
But Nero couldn't even get it.
Your fault. I'm a witness on that one.
I said, well, how was they able to get through it? I knew what she was
don't
saying.
know because I was like them. Why? No.
They bring.
No.
It's just the extra M was typed in.
It's a space and everything. Autocorrected this mother.
Nero ain't know how to bounce back from that. He was just gonna cut the email short.
Look,
The end.
the end. They bring some quality conversations concerning black folk to the forefront, and the humor and wit is unintentional but on point. Mm-hmm. And then we got some emails.
Yeah. I'm reading it. So this is from Tierra, episode 170. It says, "Hey family, it's your favorite Detroit grad student. Hey, Nyambi, girl, that word. Grad school is putting me through the ringer, and I cried my eyes out last night in prayer with a friend and declared today will be a good day. I'm dealing with so many transitions and trying to get back in the swing of school after 2 years off is stressful and comes with low moments, but so many things are being birthed out of this season. I'm doing podcast research so I can be somebody's Black Love Matters one day. I have book ideas. I'm flourishing despite the pain and getting things that are happening. Thanks for sharing. That was confirmation to endure in this season. Love y'all, Tierra. Yeah, keep going.
You gotta endure.
Hang in there for grad school. Get them book ideas. Start writing it now. You don't have to wait till you got a book deal. Open up them Google Sheets and just start typing. Right? You don't have to have no rhyme or reason. Write down these ideas. Write down your thoughts. Write down the stream of feelings. You never know what's playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never know what's playing and connected to each other. So continue doing it. We send you good energy.
We got one. They didn't want us to put their name on it, but
Okay.
subject is laying this New York thing to rest and other shit.
Oh my goodness.
Peace, Nyambis and Nirams. I've been listening to you guys since day one. I've clearly never sent the email before, but I felt compelled to
They gonna
do
tear,
so.
I ain't read this.
today.
They tearing me up. Is it me? No telling what I say crazy.
All caps. When I tell you Nyambi's testimony on Monday moved me, it moved me.
I feel like, thank you. Y'all know I just be speaking from my heart.
I felt it in my soul. It brought so much inspiration to me, Nyambis. We need some sort of structured segment where you just share the word of the day. The universe has been sending my ass whispers, and today, my nigga,
Yes.
that universe yelled at me.
I told you when it yells.
Yep, I'm the one with one of those third eyes.
Yes, when it yells, honey. It's hurtful.
Next, this Nuyorican shit.
Y'all told us. I just forgot. I didn't print out the literature.
Y'all, every time I hear y'all talk about Nuyorican, I cringe.
I don't know it. I know the literature. That's why we're going to print this email. Then every time I come to it, I'm going to go to my folder.
And here's why.
Thank
I grew
you.
up in East Harlem, a.k.a. Spanish Harlem.
I do that, yeah.
Back then, Puerto Ricans outnumbered blacks 3 to 4 to 1.
I do know that.
And you'll be lucky if any black boys dated any of the black girls.
Really?
Yeah. You know niggas like foreign girls?
Alleged exotic, air quotes, whatever the
Yes.
fuck that means. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wavy hair and the accent? You
Child,
got
I get that now.
it. What accent you got?
Do you hear this one? Oh, why both of them get quiet? Oh, get quiet. Come on.
Colorism and
Yeah.
racism was and still is real
Yeah.
between the Latino, Hispanic communities and the black people
Yeah.
And people of dysphoria.
That's true.
The New Yorkers, New Yorkers yelling out, "Hey, nigga," will turn around and say, "Fuck you, nigger." R-E-R,
See.
nigger.
See.
Real quick if you get him or her mad, and
come on.
and our pretty black folks who do not tolerate New Yorkers or nonsense and will shut that nigga shit down, son.
Yeah. It's something to that, right? Like, I always knew it was something, of course, right? But I never lived there. I never experienced. Sometimes you got to be in it to know what it is. It don't surprise me.
Anyone who reaps the benefits of white supremacy by using their lighter skin to obtain and suppress cannot and shall not.
Shan't.
Shan't.
I like that.
Shan't.
Use the word nigga.
Yes, shan't.
Yes.
Use the word nigga as a term. Period. With the period. She spelled out period and then period to end that sentence.
I'm on her. I'm with. Yes.
Yes.
Don't say her name.
Love y'all in peace. Yes, take them breaks.
Yeah.
Maybe introduce a new season. Y'all are never dry, but well deserving of a break.
Peace. No, you're right. No, I think I'm gonna print this out for the New Yorkers that way. Yeah, it was good. It was good because I need that because I be feeling that way.
Real nice, girl.
Yeah, thank you so much. No, yes to everything you said, and even stuff she said about New Yorkers. That's what I really felt like that was going on, but I just didn't have to live experience to be like, yeah, this was going on. That was just Nyambi talking from a spirit to be like, yeah, I know it's some bullshit going on, right? Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. Yeah, but anyhow.
Go ahead and read the next one because I still got some sunscreen in my eye.
Oh, or is that some almond oil?
I don't know. Either one is burning.
The subject says, this is for kitchen table talk. We should probably say this.
All right.
Yeah, let's save that one. It's
Okay.
kitchen table talk. Look who it is.
Oh, Elena, Alana, Al.
Okay, come on. It says, y'all, hey, Nyambi, you better preach. Cue shout music. Look, which one? You want the old school or the new school? Niram, the revelation about the storm was everything. And I want to applaud you two for sharing even the most intimate parts of your lives. I'm not sure that anyone is sharing so much about their lives with us. We are benefiting from some of your hardest times in gaining and growing. You are sharing things that the majority of people would never share, such as Niram sharing his search for a job while Nyambi is working. The men should thank you. Niram, #respect Niram. I have been looking in Athens Target website this evening for an hour trying to buy pants for my what's that?
I don't know. Her man.
Yeah, okay. I didn't want to say no name. And I had to give up on finding pants that were not skinny or slim fit. Go on their Facebook protest. So she said she been playing up on this
Target shit. I keep telling y'all.
Yeah, I told y'all.
There's no way there should be a 46 waist and fucking slim fit. That don't make sense,
that
Target.
Ain't slim. It ain't slim.
How the fuck I'm be big as hell and slim at the same time?
Trying to give you high self-esteem.
Exactly.
Make you feel good about yourself.
No, I just need regular pants.
Well, maybe they should just call it slim fit, but it's not.
I don't even want the word slim in there. Shit.
You silly.
I hate husky, but make it husky fit. I don't give a fuck what you call it.
What is the equivalent? Do plus size? Do y'all call yourself plus size men?
Yeah, big and tall.
It ain't plus size men.
Well,
I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Or do y'all call y'all curvy too?
No, we don't call each other curvy. But
Botsy?
plus size.
What's the other one? Botsy?
Big and tall.
Yeah.
Portly.
Portly.
That's the ones with the big stomachs. They say portly.
That's hard.
That's back from my
Well,
man.
you need to talk to some of these male clothes.
Executive. Yeah, because I
kind of like that.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
That's kind of good. I like executive.
I remember I bought my first suit.
Yeah, and it say what?
It had executive fit on there. That shit was big as hell.
Was it stamped on the back?
I was like, oh, I'm an executive. I like executive fit.
Yeah.
Didn't know that shit was being big as fuck. Taylor's had to tell all that shit in. Fucked up that jacket.
So much cloth that he just went and got some kitchen shears.
Right. Talking about, we gonna move this button.
And just start cutting.
You gonna move the button to my rib?
You're silly. You got the next one there.
You can go ahead and read that one.
I just want to make sure they want us to read it. It's from Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, Black Moms Matters. It says, ooh, Nyambis. Hi, Nirams. I'm so glad that you're talking about this. I was wondering if I was the only other black woman obsessed with this stuff. My fiance and I are planning to have children in a few years, so I'm trying to find more info about getting my body ready for pregnancy, and it's extremely difficult to find information about preconception health for black women. I need to find a tribe of black women that plan to have babies and trying to conceive. New moms and moms with grown-ass children, too. Please keep talking about black women's health. This is the stuff I've been reading and watching lately, and she sent a bunch of links, and we'll leak them out too. And then also says, P.S. Nirams, I too was wondering if those mesh panties would fit a black woman's ass and hips. LOL, love you too. Them mesh panties look like they got very, like it don't got no pull, and like underwear it got pull in the waist and around the legs. It looked very stiff.
You get the right black woman, she gonna rip them.
She gonna bust through them, honey. We gonna bust right like a can of pop biscuits.
Fred, have you seen the mesh panties before?
Why do you insist on showing everybody these mesh panties?
Because, man. No. So this is what the pregnant women be wearing.
Well, no, after the woman gives birth.
After they give birth, they wear these mesh panties, bro.
Them not it.
No, that ain't it. Hold on.
Wait, there they go.
But that's it right there.
Who's gonna wear that?
That's what they wear because it's like so much blood
Women
and
wear
everything's
those
happening. Yeah.
Women wear those after they
and we
have a
like, look
baby.
how thin this material is. Like all that just busts open.
Right.
It's just a lot.
This is disposable, right?
Yeah, some of them, the majority.
Might as well wear Depends.
And that's what we saying. Like, what's the care, right? Like, you at this most vulnerable moment, at least can you give me some quality shit? Is this made out of good fabric? Like, give me something, right? Give something.
I didn't know this is what they give the women who have babies.
Yes.
They just give them this mesh panty.
Because you have to have a pad to, like, catch whatever, if
And
it's
just
blood
mesh.
or discharge. Like, you have to have that.
I don't
exactly.
know. Slightest idea.
Yeah. A cloth.
There's a market for this now.
Yeah.
and you see that?
Yeah.
Like,
no, come on, move on. Is that it? Do we have any voicemails?
They don't even make regular panties with the new thing.
Oh, that no.
that's what I'm saying.
Nope.
And imagine somebody with a thumper. They gonna bust right through
not
that.
only a thumper, but just gave birth, so swollen and everything
Right.
else. It's a lot going on, and it just don't look comfortable.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do we got any voicemails? No
voicemails this time.
All right, y'all. So to submit your Black Love stories, go to blacklovematters.com. And to submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us the email at blacklovematters.com. And to leave a comment about anything we talked about today, you can do that on blacklovematters.com, SoundCloud, Stitcher, any form of social media. Again, that's Black Love Matters. Black Love's no K. And our voicemail is 508-784-1111. That's 508-784-1111. Remember, we're taking about 2 weeks off, and we will be back in 2 weeks, and we cannot wait. But y'all continue to send us emails, all that good stuff. We can't wait to connect and come back refreshed.
Absolutely.
All righty. Talk to y'all later. And remember,
love is ever evolving.
peace.
Peace.